For day number 7, we're going to do something super awesome. You're going to go to the website sendkidstheworld.com, where they'll give you an address of a young kid who's facing some life-threatening illnesses or injuries, and you can send a postcard with words of encouragement.
Evan here in San Francisco. Pretty amazing challenge today. I'm not familiar with this initiative, and just any time you get to, I guess, look at people who are, doing it really tough in life, it puts things in perspective, and it makes you realise that, sometimes we get lost in these little petty things, insignificant things that really don't matter in the whole context of life. And then there's kids who, their whole life have been struggling immense battles that don't even compare to what we go through. So looking through the website was, really makes you appreciate and be grateful for everything you've got, and then being able to send a card and put some things into words for someone on the other side of the world to hopefully inspire them in some way is a beautiful thing. So it just shows how much we can do each day, but it doesn't take much time or much effort to really make a difference in people's lives.
Hey, it's Jamie Sekou from Los Angeles, California. I chose a little girl by the name of Mel. She's 12 years old, and she was diagnosed with type 2 thyroid cancer. And I think we've all been impacted by cancer in one way or another. And so what I learned from this challenge was that, number one, I have nothing to complain about. I really don't. And I have it so good. And number two, that really right now is all we have. And if you really think about it, tomorrow is not even a guarantee. And three, just how grateful I should be that I have my health. I can do what I am doing now, and everything, and that everything in my life is provided for. So with that said, again, I'm just in a state of profound gratitude.
Hey everyone, Salman from San Francisco here. I chose a little girl by the name of Sandra, who was in Ohio, to write to. Haven't quite gotten myself to the post office yet, but I'll promise to do it tomorrow. She's suffering from cystic fibrosis and apparently takes 50 pills a day and undergoes hours of treatment a day. So I thought that I felt a compelling reason to write to her, and said that I think that she's a really brave and strong person, stronger than braver than other people I know, and that the world is very lucky to have her in it. And what I learned is that there are many people going through a lot of difficult times in this world. I'm fortunate to not be one of them. To have a life-impacting disease like cystic fibrosis, which really makes it difficult for people to breathe, and it causes, impacts to your lungs, and that I should be grateful for what I have, and that there are people much stronger than me for various other reasons than what you normally think of as strength, and I feel really grateful for what I have, and thankful that and proud that there are people in this world who are overcoming really difficult situations and times in their lives.
Daily Arc fam, Chris here in Houston. I wasn't able to make it to the post office today, but I am sending out a letter to a little guy named Ashton. Ashton has an esophagus disease that makes it really hard for him to enjoy food. He tends to have burning sensations in his throat, his stomach, he has heartburn. So just understanding more about what he's going through makes me realize that someone so young can be so strong and brave, and that impacts my life, for I see that I could be stronger in my daily life. So big shout out to Ashton for going through what he's going through and continuing to be so strong, continuing to love to play baseball. So I would definitely love to chat more with him about what he's going through and how he's taking the steps to get better.
Hey, this is Moshe. Mixed feelings. Felt really good to reach out to a kid and hopefully put some bright light in his life, but also so sad that someone so young is going through so much suffering, and I just feel so important to direct some extra love his way, so thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana and I'm in Ubud, Bali now. To complete today's challenge, I have chosen a girl whose name is Tiana, and her story is that she's 6 years old and she has leukemia. And in the description it says that her smile can bright up the darkest room and her favorite color is rainbow. And I thought that this is just amazing and I want to message her. I very rarely print out my illustrations, but luckily I remember that I still have this one, and I was kind of looking for a special moment to give it to someone, and I think this is it. So in note below the address of this girl, it says be careful with what you're saying, and it really made me think what I can tell to a kid who has so limited time to live and explore life. And obviously she's having hard times, but I can't even understand how it is like to be in her situation. And she's just a kid who wants to have fun and play. So my message to her is says that Tiana, you are very sweet and you have a wonderful smile. Please keep shining with the light of your soul. And this bird I draw myself. It is a bit fat, but it still can fly. And please feel free to color it with a rainbow. Sending you a big hug and love. And this making me sad and happy at the same time. What it teach me, it's a good reminder that life is short and it can change anytime. That's why it's so important to live every day with joy and gratitude. And if we have food to eat, health, and people we love around us, we have everything we need.
Tim here from San Francisco. So I just wrote to a little boy named Jack, who has unfortunately an unknown neurological condition. And when I read that, I felt for him and wrote in the postcard just words of love and appreciation and smiles and kindness. And what I learned was in such unknowns, especially our nature of being fearful of the unknown, love and compassion and just kindness of words, that simple, can be that answer to face those fears of the unknowns. And how I feel right now is for him, feeling just so grounded and appreciative of my own health, and excited for him to hopefully have some smiles when he reads my postcard full of 9 kittens sharing punny jokes.
Hey, it's Steven from LA. So today I wrote a letter to a young man named Ashton. He, suffering from a pretty bad disease. He's about 12 years old. I think what drew me to choosing him was his picture. He had had his baseball uniform on and a bat in his hand and just a big smile, So took the time to write him a postcard and talk about my favorite team and our mutual love of the sport, and it was nice, and it made me realize a lot. I coach a lot of competitive youth baseball, and it's real easy to get caught up in the wins and the do it better and work and hard and Ashton, he just wants to be out there, and can't always be due to his condition, and it made me think about, especially today at practice, it was toned down and just enjoyed the smiles of the kids and enjoying and realizing the opportunities that we have and some don't. And it made me also look at life in general as well, where we get caught up in what we can't do and what we have to be better at and what we don't have. And I think the real key is it made me think about, let's just enjoy what we have and enjoy the good things and the opportunity and just the love of life. So I really enjoyed it today. This was a good one. I'll probably do this one twice.
Hi everyone, this is Ruby in San Francisco. So today I wrote a postcard for a little girl named Sandra who lives in Ohio and has cystic fibrosis. And I told her that I saw her picture and she just looked so sweet, I wanted to be friends with her. I also told her that I really admire how tough she is. And it was heartbreaking to write because she's going through something that, you know, you don't want any child to go through. So my heart really goes out to her, but I really hope it puts a smile on her face. And so for like a moment she can forget what she's going through.
Hey guys, Chelsea from San Francisco. I chose to write my letter to McKenna, and she is a little girl that has tumors in her neck that are causing her enormous pain and having her to be in hospitals and getting endless amounts of surgery. This was pretty hard for me to write because I'm somebody that just deeply values physical health and being able to freely move your body and exercise. What I learned through this is when I first saw her picture and just the smile on her face, it really reminded me and affirmed me that you're really not like your physical body. Like I could just see her soul and her happiness just radiating through the picture, beyond all of that physical pain that she might be facing. So I really wanted to make it a point to her that like she has this amazing energy in her and light within her that is just so beyond her physical pain. And this is something that I have realized through fitness. So it's really hard to know that someone can't physically move the same way that I do and have these amazing experiences of just being so healthy and being able to achieve physical fitness goals. How I feel incredibly grateful, and I really am so incredibly grateful every single day for having a very healthy body, having good health overall, and I'm very appreciative of what I do have, and I just so badly I wish I could just share how I feel and like a healthy body with this girl, and I really wish her the best.
What's up everyone, this is Colton from New York. Today I sent a message to a girl named Tiana in California. I saw her profile on Send Kids the World and she was smiling, so I sent her a nice friendly reminder telling her that she was beautiful, her smile was incredible, and I hope that she keeps smiling because it's the best thing to do. And I hope it is received well, and I hope it makes one day better for her. It was incredibly satisfying to write, and I hope it makes the slightest bit of difference and maybe puts another smile on her face.
Hi there, my name is Devika from San Francisco, and for today's challenge I wrote a letter to Piper, who was on the Send Kids the World website. Piper was diagnosed with leukemia less than a month after she was born in 2014, and I wrote her a little message. I drew a little Minnie Mouse and among other things that she likes, and it was a joy to do, and I'm excited to send it tomorrow. What I learned from this challenge was that sometimes, you know, it's very sad what some people go through, and it makes you see your own blessings, and at the same time you feel a sort of helplessness because you can't fix or in this case write something that looks towards the future. You can only just be in the now and give love and support and warmth for where somebody is right now. And so it felt good to do that, and I hope that it also feels good for her and her family to receive this message whenever that happens down the road.
What's up guys? That was a pretty cool experience. Wrote about struggle to my young boy. Really the key message was around the ability to embrace and even love struggle, just knowing that it will drive growth in your future is a huge key to life. So definitely makes me feel very humbled to be able to say that to someone and experiencing tougher things than I have, and definitely feeling gracious for the experience to have this act of random kindness. Thanks.